Hello my friends and welcome back to the ever awesome Aurora 4X. We're going to continue on today. Alright, so where were we? It's been a couple days since I played this particular game. I've been playing other off-camera games. And what I've been doing is I've been just starting games and playing to a little beyond where we are in this game, just to sort of lock in my strategies and that. And I've come across a few tips of my own that I've discovered, and I've been watching a couple videos, although I haven't been really pigging out on them too much. I don't want to fall into the trap where I'm doing exactly the same thing as everyone else, so I'm just sort of watching them briefly, and there's some good ones out there. Quill, of course, I've been watching his, and Sir Beardian, check out him. S-E-R Beardian, I think his name is. He's got a really good series going where he goes right into depth and ship design and all that good stuff. So I'll try to remember to put a link in the description to him. Anyways, let's carry on. So when we left last time, we had 100,000 people living on the moon. We are now an extraterrestrial species. Good. Okay, so one thing I have to do, though, is I have to assign in a commander. And also have to get one on these other places that have mining operations. Just maybe somebody with a mining bonus will just stick them out there because we only got a very few mines out here. I got to build way more mines yet. I think there was a comment. Somebody says, I start my game with 1,000 mines. And yeah, you kind of have to. But I'm just sort of getting going here, so we'll push on anyways. So we got some stuff coming in, or we're mining it anyways. 187, and we are firing it towards Earth. And we got Venus, Mercury, and Europa. Europa I have to get some more mines on. I only have one out there just to sort of secure things. So, but it's going to trickle in anyways. And we got a few other things bookmarked. We're going to try and get some mass drivers and mines on those as well. Unfortunately, we're still in the middle of making mines. We only have one on Earth right now. We got lots of mass drivers, but we're really short on automated mines, so we got to get this tuned up a bit. And I think I bumped it up last episode to 70%. So they're going to trickle off the assembly line as we go. And one thing I noticed in my offline games too is my freighters. I think I need to bump up the fuel on them just a little bit. Ran into a situation where one of my freighters ran out of fuel, and then I had to send the other freighter over and then equalize the fuel between the two. And then on the way back, the two freighters ran out of fuel, and then I had to send my colony ship over to equalize the fuel, and I finally got all three of them back. So, but it was a bit of a pain to do. But this isn't quite enough if we're going to be going out to the outer reaches. 10.8 billion kilometers isn't overly far when you think of the return trip. So we're going to have to bump that up. But right now we're sort of in the core right now doing stuff, so I'm not overly concerned. We'll get that retrofitted anyways. And speaking of retrofitting, where is our exploration task group? Right here. So he's way out doing planets and moons right now. But he's still on the old engines at 62 kilometers per second, where our deep scan we've already retrofitted and is now doing 1,543 kilometers per second. So this guy's still pretty slow. I'm actually going to bring him back in for refit right now, just to speed him up a bit. And that was our exploration task group. And you can just refuel from Earth, and I think we'll just cancel that. I'll remove that. And I don't want him going anywhere, so I'm just going to remove the default orders. And then when he gets home, he won't go anywhere on us. And what happened there? Refuel. And remove that, and that should get him home. Okay. And we'll just click ahead one day, make sure that's a fact. And, oh, I probably have to go 5 days. Probably changes his orders after 5 days. Remember, everything goes in 5-day clicks? No? What happened there? Okay, let's go back in here, find out what's going on. Remove. Go to Earth. Resupply. Okay, refuel from Earth. I don't know what happened there, but I hope I didn't give the order to somebody else I didn't want to give it to. I don't think so. Just click in. Okay, anyways. Let's zoom back in. So we have infrastructure going to Mars. I'm guessing the private sector will start bringing some people over eventually. It's kind of working on Luna right now. They only have the one colony ship right now, so that's what they're doing. They're just taking the closest load, which is the moon. So they'll probably fill that up to capacity. The moon has infrastructure for 2 million people, so it's probably going to just be going to the moon back and forth until it fills up to somewhere around 2 million people. And then it'll probably start coming over and populating Mars for us. But in the meantime, we're going to get infrastructure over there. So what else we got going on? I guess we should... how's our exploration going? Haven't really done too much yet. That's all our explored asteroids here. We still got all of these to do. So I was going to go through and start picking out some more mining sites, but I think I'll just wait for this to progress a little further. And then we'll go through it once rather than a bunch of times. I do like to try and keep an eye on where the minerals are, and we try to pick up the bigger sources ourselves. Maybe towards the end of the episode we might do that. Anyways, what are we doing now? I brought him in for refit. I guess we'll just click on, and just to familiarize myself with what we're doing with research. Yes, we're trying to get our construction rate a little better. And it is almost done. Okay, maybe we'll just go ahead a couple of 5 days here. Get that finished up, and we can construct things faster. And then I see one of our freighters are done. Okay, so that's done. So our build rate is now faster. Excellent. All right, so we now have 6 available research labs. What do we need next? I think we need to get back down to power and propulsion. We have a guy in power and propulsion. We do. He's up here doing pebble bed, right? Eventually, we're going to need much better engines, so I think we better maybe go towards that. At least they'll put a couple more. Yeah, it's a year and a half away. Maybe. Might as well just pig right out on it. Okay, there. Oh, you can't do any more labs. Oh, that's unfortunate. You can do 25 labs, but you don't have any kind of power and propulsion bonus. I think we'll stick with that. So I got 2 labs left over. Let's maybe high density uranium armor. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so that gets the science all up and running again. And we now have 3 automated mines. Yes, we need many, many more of these. What I did in my off-camera game, too, is I set up construction on the moon, which is something we can do as well. I have to shoot some minerals to it, unfortunately, but we could probably do it. And what's our shipyard doing? The Goober slot, our colony ship. 21st of August right now, and it'd be another year. Ooh, man, those things take a while. Okay, well, let's carry on. And I need to get a survey team to the moon. That's what I need. I don't think I can take them on regular freighters. I think I tried that and it didn't work. I had to be a colony ship, I think. But maybe we'll try it anyways. Okay, let's put a team together, because I want to get a team to the moon and hopefully find some more minerals. And I never did put the commander on there. Let's maybe go do that before I get too far ahead of myself here. Okay, so civilian administrators. And we have, there's Mars, there's Moon, there's Mercury and Venus. So we'd at least want these 4 anyways. And then we'll start looking at the mining places as well. But for these places, let's get population growth bonus for both Luna and Mars. So we got Charlie Stone, who of course is our Earth administrator. We're going to leave him there. We got Luke Hunt here at 10%. I might put him on Mars just because it's going to be a little tougher to get going. So we'll assign you to Mars. Okay. And let's see, we got Lily Archer, who has a terraforming bonus. I should maybe put her on Mars. You got a terraforming bonus as well. 10%. 25% though. Ooh. Well, we can swap these around later if we need to. So right now, all I'm worried about really is the population growth. So we're going to put you on the moon. I guess we can terraform the moon, can't we? Have I seen that happen? I'm not sure. Anyways. Okay, now we have a governor of Luna. So Mercury, let's look at our mining bonuses. Well, we got a few. Excellent. We have Morgan Stevens. I should almost go unassigned only. There. Morgan Stevens. He has a mining bonus at 20%. And who has the better minerals? That's a good question. Mercury or Venus? Looks like Venus has more different kind of stuff and more, definitely more deposits. Definitely better accessibility. So let's put the better mining guy on Venus. And that would be Morgan Stevens. So you are going to Venus. Enjoy. All right, and next one is Alexander Doyle. 20%. Wow, got a lot of extra stuff too. Factory production bonus. Again, we can swap these around as we need to. Okay, maybe we'll put you on Mercury. All right. I should do a refresh here because these ones are still showing up over here. Is there a refresh button? No, there is not. I guess close the window and open it up again. Would probably take care of that for us. Yep. Okay, so let's go back to mining. There we go. Isabella Townsend. 20%. Okay. Off you go to Europa. And I don't even have any mass drivers or mines on these places yet, so I guess we'll worry about those when we get to it. But that'll give us some mining bonuses. Perfect. All right, so we got some bonuses going on, and we are mining, and we are shipping out by mass driver. Perfect. All right. I guess we can carry on. Just double checking my science and industry. Definitely need more mines. I got 70% allocated to that right now. But we'll let this click along a little bit, and we'll go in 5 days, I guess. Oh, got a new research lab. Put that to work and give that to, can't give it to you, so I guess we'll give it to you. Or open up a new one. What don't we have going here? Okay, we got biology. Don't have construction, anything going on in construction right now. Sorghum harvester might be interesting. Mining production? That's probably a good thing. I think we'll go for that. Sam Rowe, you can have one lab to do that, I guess. And where are we here? 39, that's going to be a while, but we'll put more labs on it as we get more, I guess. Okay, carry on. I might have to turn off these Gauss cannons are done. I might have to turn off these asteroid movements just to speed the turns up a bit. Quite a bit slower than my off-camera games. It's just a recording process. All right, so that was energy weapons, I believe. No. What area was that? Oh, it must have been missiles. Okay, we'll go to missiles. And let's see. Well, since we did the cannon launch velocity, let's do the cannon fire rate as well. You're up to 40% now. Excellent. So it definitely pays to diversify and just, you know, throw one lab on people just to get them working and upgrading. Actually, don't mind the reduced speed a bit too, so I can see what's going on. Okay, automated mines are done. I'm gonna have to get more of those going though, I think. Yeah, that only gave us a few. I need other stuff too, but I think this is kind of a priority. All right, well, give me... I'm not going to put all 70% available on this, but I'm going to go with 100. And I think I will put, say, half of our available on it, 35, and they'll sort of trickle off. No. Mine. Automated mine. I don't know why it does this. 100 at 35. Okay, create that. And what should we do with the last 35%? We've got mass drivers. A second shipyard might be good. Did I get the spaceport here? Where do I look for that? I don't know whether I built it in this game or my off-camera game. I think it was my off-camera game. Because that will help with the loading and unloading of all our cargoes. I think it was an off-camera game I built that, and I don't think it took very long. So maybe we'll throw one of those in here. Oh, come on. One. Create. Yeah, not a huge amount of time. So, yeah, we'll throw one of those in. I don't know whether they stack. Probably. Everything else in this game seems to stack. And maybe we'll get those mines distributed, actually. Probably a good idea. And I think we need Europa. And where are you? Right there. Okay, yeah, let's get... I think I got a mass driver there already in one mine, so maybe we'll throw a few more out there. I think, what did I have? 8? Well, I'll do 5 anyways. And just refuel, and then we'll repeat that, say, 4 more times. I still got the other freighter too, and it's not a bad thing to have freighters just sort of sit and idle every now and then too, because it does rewind their or not maintenance clock, their morale deployment time. Okay. I should get other things going with the other one. What should I do? He was bringing infrastructure to Mars, I thought. And he is done. And how much infrastructure do we have left? Maybe I should keep doing that. Oh, we got 1,200. Okay. Let's keep you busy doing that. The private sector, you can set up the private sector to do this too, but they have no freighters right now is the problem. So load infrastructure. And maybe we'll just do Mars. Because what I want to I don't want to put any more on the moon right now, because once the private sector gets all the colonists up to capacity, then they'll start moving over to Mars. So that's what I kind of want to happen. So we're going to go to Mars and unload that infrastructure. No, unload. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Remove. First derp of the day. Okay, load infrastructure. Go to Mars. Unload infrastructure. And we'll just throw a refuel order in there, and we'll say do that another 19 times. See see, 10 per turn. So do another 49 times. I want Mars to be nice and big. Okay. So we'll do that. Oh, new lab. Excellent. They're coming in pretty quick. And we'll give that to... Who's that? We're going to give that to mining production, I think. Okay, off to Europa. Yeah, I think next episode when I come in, I'm going to turn these asteroid movements off because this is kind of slow compared to my off-camera games anyways. Let's see how our deep or our long-range explorer's doing. Wow. Just barely moving. Hope you have enough fuel to get back, buddy. Should. And construction of the spaceport is now done. So loading and unloading. I believe it affects your cargo handling rate. All right, so we got 35%. I'd like to get into more factories too, just to speed this area up a bit. What do we got here? 650 of them. Yeah, because I would like these mines to come off a bit quicker. So maybe what I'll do is build... I'll set up for 100 anyways. It's actually not going to take very long, a couple years. And I definitely want to keep the research labs going, so I'll just add 10 to those. Yeah, I generally like to put it like 30% on research labs and just leave it there. I think I'm going to do the same with automated mines too. Might actually reduce that to 30%. Just and maybe we'll throw that on here just to speed this up a bit. And that'll be again a snowball factory. As we build more of these, things will get done quicker. The only problem is we use more materials in doing that. Looks like we're okay for the moment. Not creating any shortages. Let's see, years to depletion. Corbomite is going to be a problem. But let's click ahead one day. There, so we can see what's coming in. We have no corbomite coming in. That's a problem. I'm not entirely sure what it's used for. I still got to get in my head just what all this stuff is used for. And we got boronite, which is also low, but we do have a little bit of that coming in. Corundium, a little bit of that coming in. And gallicite, we have none of that coming in. So we definitely have some holes in our mining we got to take care of. Ah, the Alley Company has built some freighters. Excellent. So now we can start putting some contracts out. And we still have 1,000 infrastructure. We're still in the middle of hauling it around. We're going to need more of that too. Ugh. I wonder if I shouldn't get that trickling out somehow. Well, maybe I'll bring that back to 30%. And we'll get some infrastructure going. I don't know, give me, say, 1,000. You can interrupt this too. It doesn't have to go to 1,000, but just do this for now just to get some going. Wow, that's actually not going to take a huge amount of time. Perfect. Okay, so actually, while we're in here, let's go to Civilian tab, Civilian in Status, and we will go Infrastructure for again, I think I'm going to take it to Mars, so we're going to demand maybe 200. Going to demand 200 at Mars, and on Earth we're going to supply 200. Okay, so that'll get more infrastructure over at Mars, and hopefully we'll get some colonists over there soon, whether it's by private sector or ourselves. Oh, we got a scientist that increased their skills. Somewhere. Thought I saw that. Oh, there we go. Elliot Andrews is now researching at 20% bonus. Excellent. Okay, and the Todd 01 is done. So that was the Europa mines, I believe. Yeah, 6 auto mines there now. Okay, that's looking a little better. So corundium, gallicite, or no, cobamite and gallicite is what we're looking for. Yeah, none of these places have it. How about here? Okay, there's a little bit of gallicite on Callisto. Okay. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was cobamite, corundium, and gallicite. Boronite. We need everything. Yeah, let's just admit it. We need everything. Again, I'd like to let the survey get done a little faster or a little more complete before I go through this again. But I think I might just go through that during between episodes. I think that's kind of a boring thing to watch. Of course, this game is nothing but numbers and sheets. I'm surprised to get the views I do on this. And yet, I post a video about trash in our environment, and nobody cares. Okay, reassignments. Yeah, I think between episodes I'll turn these asteroids off, because that is slowing things down quite a bit, I think. Once I get my new video card, should be within the next couple days, actually. That's probably going to help this situation, because I'll offload the recording to the video card, and then that'll help the game along. So, colonists are heading to Mars. Do we have colonists on Mars now? And our goober slot's done. So, perfect. Mars. We have colonized Mars. We have people. We have 720,000 people living on Mars right now. We can have up to 3.95 million. We're still shunting infrastructure over. Plus, we have 2 freighters bringing it over as well. And there's only 20 left to come. Excellent. Okay, so we got people on the moon. We have people on Mars. How is the moon doing here? Probably right at max capacity. Yep. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it like that for now, just to get Mars built up a bit. Excellent. So now that we have our colony ship done, I can create a geological team. And we'll go with unassigned people only. And we'll avoid any scientists. There's only one scientist listed here. And we need 5 people. I'll just take the top 5 here. And we will create that team. Elliot Edwards Geology Team. Alright, and we'll go take the goober slot, which we will detach. Alright, you're going to go to Earth. You are going to... Huh? Hang on. Where's my team? Should say pick up team. Do I have to go with a... Do I have to go 1 tick or something? Let's try 1 day. There should be a team there to pick up. Oops. Teams. Here we go. Oh, I didn't do that in the wrong colony, did I? Oh, no. Where did I put them? Now, are they on the moon? They were on Earth. According to this, they're on the moon. I always thought you had to transfer them over. I didn't know you could just create them on the moon. I guess so. According to this, they're there. No, what I was doing before is I was creating them on Earth and then putting them on a colony ship and getting the colony ship to bring them over. I didn't know we could do this. So I guess they're just there. Well, that's handy. I'm guessing from now on, well, unless I disband them first, I'll have to shunt them around. But I think they assembled on the moon. Okay, well, they're gonna spend some time on the moon. They're gonna look at the mineral contents there, and if there's anything to be found, it'll show up here. Yeah, I didn't know we could do that. Perfect. Okay, so I don't have to shunt them around. Which makes me wonder what I'm going to do with that colony ship now. Because I got the private sector just bringing people over here like 90. Do I really need to worry about myself? I guess I could just to be quicker, but nah. You know what? I'll let the private sector do it. Anyways, we are at the end of this episode. Am I going to record another one today? I'm just trying to think if I should. It's going to be a beautiful day out, 22 degrees out today, so I'm going bike riding shortly here. So I'm just wondering if I got enough time to do another one, and I guess I do. So I'll record one more this morning, and then we'll carry on from there. Anyways, if you're enjoying this display of numbers and graphs and circles and dials and everything, thanks for sticking around. We'll catch you next time.